Welcome to Taco Tuesday, taking actions for creative ownership. Hi, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to Taco Tuesday. Woo!
And the palm trees.
We are out here on the beach with the palm trees, with the sand, with the seagulls. Woo!
With the bare feet, with the whiteboard. I'm Sharon G.
And I'm Mark Wheeler.
We've been on a journey together in life and in creative adventures for the whole millennium.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yay!
And we got 80 more years to go.
At least 80.
Oh,
We're only teenagers.
I love it. Yes. And it's a beautiful 2020 early evening. And you know, we love to share with people how to stay vibrant, alive, together in the head and physically.
And in the heart.
And how to negotiate to get what you want, especially in creativity.
Especially in creativity.
We have negotiated a lot, and we love to share that with others who are on a creative journey of their own, especially newbies or those who are really scared to even start. We're here to say you can be sane.
You can do it.
You don't have to drink too much coffee or do heroin or wear black all the time. If you want to.
Well, a little bit of coffee.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And a little bit of black.
Green tea.
I'm kind of in black.
But you know, yeah. But you temper it with green, please.
Yeah, okay.
This kind.
How's this?
The color.
How's
we really do mean follow your heart. Lead from the center of your own rainbow.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh.
Speaking of taking actions for creative ownership, there's something happened to me that you know, I was doing some stuff at I was doing some landscaping stuff.
Ooh, why?
Because that's part of what I do. That and teaching guitar and having clients and doing this kind of a thing. It's all amazing. But I was on this job, and I had there was this big root that this person wanted me to remove. So I was like, sure, yeah, I'll do that, and they pay well. And I was you know, it was a long root. It was like 15 feet long, and it was about as, you know, it was like kind of a nice chunk of roundness to it.
Root material.
Root material. Yeah, it was like definitely some strong root material stuck in the ground, really nice and solid. It's been there for years, and so I'm digging it out and I'm cutting back and I had to, you know, I had an axe and I had to take out chunks of it at a time because it was so huge. I just couldn't dig the whole thing out. I had to take this chunk, okay, dig it out, next chunk, dig it out, all the way down the line. Well, I get down to the end of the line, right? And there's this huge chunk of root. I mean, because the root, as I dug it out and back, it got larger and larger because it was going towards the area where this tree was at one point in time. So I'm cutting back and I get to this huge chunk of wood, and it had to come out. And I was like, oh my God! And I'm looking at it, and it looked huge. So I'm like, and I only had an axe. That's the only piece of, because I was thinking it was just going to be this one simple thing. I only had an axe. So I had to take a moment and say, okay, let's see. This has to come out. How am I going to do this? And so I took my action. I'm like digging out some of the dirt underneath it, and lo and behold, as I removed the dirt, the piece of wood got smaller and smaller. What I thought was this huge root was actually just a huge clump of dirt along with it. I was like, hey, this is kind of working. After that, there was this, there was part of it that was still connected, and I had to cut that off. It was this whole process of unearthing it, and eventually I got the thing out, and I was really surprised because when I was first there, I was like, wow, this is really crazy.
Like too much.
And yeah,
too much for one man and axe to
right.
handle.
There was like I had it like I don't know, like a tenacity to keep going, and in spite of what I thought, just to keep going with it. And that tenacity is so true even in a creative process. There's that thing where when we're taking action for our creativity, sometimes we don't have all the answers. Sometimes it's about just going forward with your intuition and seeing the next step, not like 10 steps ahead. Just what's the next step? What's the next thing I can do? Like me digging out this thing, I just took one chunk at a time, and I eventually got out. It was amazing. It was because after I was done, I was like, wow, that was a pretty good lesson.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like it looked too big.
Yeah.
Maybe, like you think in the past, you would have been like, I've got to leave and go get a heavy piece of machinery and like turn this into a bigger project. And then you find out, oh, that was only some extra dirt that needed to be
there was a point
chipped away.
Yeah, sure. There was a point long ago when I would have, thrown up my hands and, what am I going to do? I got to get like a tractor out here or something, right? But, yeah. So it was really like a cool motif for
exhibit of this.
Tena City. I was in the city of Tena.
We're coming from this new city. We had never been here before. Well, that's funny because just a few days ago, we were on a little creative journey for the gratitude holiday, and we're going to make some cards for some people. And I remember we went through something similar, but on a really small scale. Remember we needed some envelopes, or we thought we needed paper, because really we had a lot of supplies.
We got a lot of stuff.
Didn't want to go shopping, didn't want to buy cards, just like we love to make them when there's time and all that. And then we realized that we really could use a little bit of like some better art paper instead of just upcycling some stuff we had. So we went and got this cool tablet. It's perforated. Cut it, fold the stuff in half. We're gonna make cards. And Mark's like, "Oh, let's get envelopes." Like, no, we got envelopes at home. Well, we got home. We started folding the first card, put it in the envelope, and it was sort of like the card was like this, but the envelope was like ridiculous. It was really big.
Well, that's why we had the large envelopes.
Yeah, like how it's like, oh man, like, and then sometimes these things lead to that kind of thing. One thing leads to another. So, oh no, go get an envelope, and that's if we could make envelopes and fold paper. But it's like we want to get these cards done and like on the road to get into the mailbox.
Like 15, 20 cards.
So then I was like, well, wait. Everyone thinks cards need to be a piece of paper. Not everyone, but we were thinking card needs to be folded and the thing's too small. Then it became like, well, what about using the sheet of paper as a full size? And hey, sure enough, it fit right in the envelope. Then it's like, well, wait. Instead of it being just a postcard, tape up the spine with another piece so it's like a nice wide card of sorts, wide, that could fit in the envelope. It worked like amazingly. The tape drawer had some amazing tape to use, and it was like this little thing that I guess we could have gotten halted in our tracks too. Like, wait, we don't have the right this, that, we have to go to the store, blah, blah. That was just like a little thing that, maybe it wasn't like super muscular tenacity, but it was like a little micro tenacity that helped us get the job done. I like that. Tenacity can be.
Yeah, I think that it was a really great thing that we figured out with the cards.
I guess the tenacity was this needs to be done today. I think that was it. Maybe that's how you felt when you had to take out the root. What
Right.
can I do to make it today?
Yeah, today. I'm like, this has to happen today. So.
And even today in Tena City, we're here and the sun is setting beautifully. And we did it. We got to be with you in a beautiful golden sunset time and get a message out. Hope you've enjoyed this.
Oh, and we want to tell you that we have an event coming up.
Yay!
On 12/12/2020. We're going to go live. We're more than likely going to do it live from our studio, and we want you to come on board, and it's going to be a couple of hours. We're going to play some songs.
Music.
We're going to have some new music. We're going to play some songs. We're going to have some guests come on and talk and whatever. And if you want to come on and you want to say something, you're more than welcome to chat with us or talk, whatever.
Can I write that backwards? Oh, yeah.
You did.
12.
She's writing everything backwards for you.
20.
She's getting good at writing this backwards.
Save the date.
She did it.
I've been working on my
so
multilateral skills.
Right. So we're probably going to go on somewhere around 5 o'clock-ish. I think we were talking about.
Yeah,
5?
like an early evening thing.
Yeah. So and it'll be that's
a
Saturday. So keep that in mind as well. So it'll be a Saturday around 5 o'clock. We're going to do it for a couple of hours. See how it, we're just going to do it. There's really no end thing that we're going to do. So if you want to jump on a little later, we will more than likely be there. But we would love to have you come over and join the Slushy Clan.
Empowerment celebration for all fellow Voyagers.
So like
seekers.
I said, we're going to be doing music. We're going to have guests. We're going to blah, blah, blah. It's going to be really great. It's going to be on, we're going to be posting it on, it's going to be a Facebook Live. We're
or
a
YouTube Live. We don't know yet.
And we're probably going to do it from this address, which is my thing. Do we want to do it on
It'll
this
probably be on
Facebook?
Slushbox Music. We'll give you more
Slushbox
details.
Music, yeah.
Good thing we got 2 weeks.
We got 2 weeks. Okay.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dig in the dirt.
Oh,
Dig in the dirt.
Yes.
Digging in the dirt. Ugh.
Travel to tenacity as often as possible. Tenacity is for each of us to feel and grow.
And get out in nature. Get out on the beach. Put your face in the sun. Get out of that room. Get out of that house.
Imagine what could be.
Thriving through these days easily.
Everyone singing and breathing in a peaceful feeling.
All right.
And knocking each other over.
We like to do that. Okay, see everybody. 12/12/2020. Be there. We love you.